Hey everybody, I'm Kira, and I am so excited to give you an overview of the awesome new scribing system that is coming out in the new Gold Road chapter of the Elder Scrolls Online. Scribing is a new system that is really focused on roleplay and choice. So we've given them agency over their skills. We have 11 new skills that you can customize. These skills are called Grimoires. Each of these grimoires can be customized in 3 ways. A focus script, which allows you to change the main function of the ability. A signature script, which gives you access to some very interesting, unique effects. And an affix script, which is giving you access to the major and minor buff system that you've come to know and love. But let's talk about how do you get access? Well, if you own Gold Road, when the chapter launches, you'll notice that there are a lot of new scribing quest givers outside the various mages' guilds. You'll see this gentleman, Adept Ernard, talk to Ernard, and that'll kick off the scribing questline. So we're here in the Scalarium, which is where you're going to spend a lot of your time on the scribing questline. You'll run up to the scribing altar and go ahead and use it. You'll notice immediately all of the different grimoires that you have unlocked. Here we have them all unlocked, so you'll see that there are 6 for the weapon skills, 1 for the Fighters Guild, 1 for the Mages Guild, and 1 for PvP. Today we're going to take a look at Soulburst because it's one of my favorites. So Soulburst, you'll notice from its grimoire description, allows you to pull power from the very core of your being and unleash it in a circle around you, affecting either allies or enemies. So I've selected my grimoire, and I come in and I can immediately see all of the scripts that are relevant for this grimoire and that I have unlocked. So there are quite a few focus scripts that I could choose, whether it's a damage type or a different sort of crowd control, or maybe an ally-focused ability. I'm tempted by this one, the pull script. It's one of my favorites. You'll notice that when I add it to the grimoire, it goes ahead and updates both my target type and the cost of the ability. Focus scripts define not only the main function of an ability, but also how much it'll cost and what resource that is. So once I have selected my focus script, and I'm happy with that, I can go and choose which signature script that I'd like. There are lots of options here, but it's really about what works for you. What do you have in your build that you like? Is there an ability that you're not crazy about that you might want to replace? Is there a strength you want to lean into? A weakness you want to shore up? The thing about these abilities is that they're so flexible. You can really choose the right way to customize it for you. So for this signature script, I don't really run a lot of healing in my build, so I'm pretty tempted to take healing over time. We'll see that that updates in the tooltip. But then I think about it and I'm like, because I have chosen an enemy targeted focus script in my pull, this healing over time will only impact me. However, if I go back up to focus scripts and I maybe choose a healing focus, well then that healing over time signature script will impact both me and my allies in that circular area of effect. So there's some really interesting decisions that you can make. Do you want to have your build be a little bit more selfish? Do you want it to be more ally focused? And you can go from there. But you'll notice when I chose that healing focus, some of these signatures became unavailable. It doesn't mean that you can't still use them on this grimoire if you want. You just can't use them in conjunction with that particular focus. So we'll continue with building sort of our ally-focused ability. And I really like Expedition. Get a little bit of a bonus movement speed in there. Again, because this is an AoE and this is ally-focused, this buff will also impact my allies who are in range. So now it's the time to make the thing. You'll notice at the bottom of the screen that it shows that it costs 3 inks. Inks are things that you can find out in the world, and that is your crafting currency for scribing. The amount of ink charged is equal to the number of scripts that you've added to a given grimoire. Since I'm scribing this one for the first time, it'll cost 3. If I was just changing out a single script, well, then it would only cost me 1 ink. And with that, we're going to go ahead and craft the script. Now let's show you that soul burst in action. You can see that burst heal over time minor expedition combo is great for supporting group content, whether you like dungeons or PvP. But let's look at a few other combinations too. This one is soul burst with a pull focus, and the Arcanist class mastery signature script, and minor breach. The class mastery scripts are a special set of unique signature scripts that allow you to access mechanics and passives from your class. One more for the road. Here's Soul Burst with shock damage over time, and minor intellect. No matter your weapon or your class, if you focus on damage, tanking, or support, there's something in scribing that can help your build be more effective, more streamlined, or just more fun. There are over 300 unique skill variations just for Soul Burst, and over 4,000 combinations of grimoires and scripts coming with scribing. So that's scribing. We're so excited to see what you all do with it. I can't wait to see what scripts you find out in the world, what grimoires you put them together with, and how they work into the various builds and metas that you create. Hope to see you soon on the Gold Road.